perfect vibe.
On this week's episode of Barrett-Jackson Builds, the 69 Mustang is coming along, and we've got a lot to cover.
We get the Wilwood brakes installed, and we mock up the exhaust.
And we have the Phytech fuel injection system in place so we can finally fire up this Mustang.
Episode 6 starts now.
So we've got the Wilwood brakes in for the car, and it comes complete with the 12-inch rotors, 6-piston front calipers, 4-piston rear calipers, and all the hardware to make this a really easy job. Now, Wilwood makes it super easy for you by giving you instructions that walk you through the whole process, so anyone can do this at their own house. We've got our hubs here, rotors, calipers, brackets to hold everything together. So within a day's time, you should be able to complete the whole job.
We have the front half of the Wilwood brakes installed on the car. While the guys do the back, I'll go ahead and finish mocking up the exhaust that we got from Speedway motors. Once that's all buttoned up, we're that much closer to firing off this car.
As the Mustang is getting closer to completion, so is Ron. You wouldn't believe how he's incorporated these taillights into the guitar. Let's take a look as he wraps it up.
Our buddies at Phytech sent us a complete system for our Mustang. Got the tank, sending unit, got the drop-in fuel pump, got all the fuel lines and fittings, got the nice unit that takes place of the carburetor. It's even got its own programmable system here. You can do your own self-programming with it. Super nice system, everything you need to do it, so I can't wait to get this thing on the car and get it fired up.
So we've come to the part of the build where it's time to install the radiator, and Speedway Motors has hooked us up with this high-flow aluminum radiator built for this car, so it should be pretty much plug and play once we get it in place. We've got two dual 12-inch electric fans, thermostat's already installed, got the fittings that we need for an automatic transmission, so McGee, if you'll help me drop this in, we're ready to go. How are you liking it? We're gonna have plenty of clearance to our fans, which we were concerned about early on. Left to right looks pretty good, and plenty of clearance for the pulleys. Okay, let's get the rest of the old air AC system and Phytech lines finished up.
Sounds good.
So now we have the old air products all installed in the vehicle minus the control head. That includes the fresh air box, the dryer, the condenser, and all the hoses front to back. So now that we have that complete, we can get the dash together, get this project really moving along.
Now it's time to finish up installing the Phytech fuel system. We're going to put the tank in from Tanks Incorporated and install a dual battery setup so that when you're rocking out on your guitar, you don't have to worry about killing your batteries. So let's get this tank in.
So one of the most underestimated parts of any resto mod or restoration is the rubberized parts. And Steel Rubber Products has provided everything we need to finish the car out. So here we go. Now that we have all the Steel Rubber Products installed, it's time to get the front and back glass in. The best way to do that, the rope technique. Quick, easy way to get the job done and get it done right.
Nothing complements a guitar better than some rockin' sound. We've got these kicker speakers going in our '69 Ford Mustang Fender build, and we're gonna get those in there today and get this car rocking.
We're getting close to firing up the Mustang. As soon as Sean is finished with the kicker speaker installation, we'll fill the car up with fluids and get it ready for its first start. When upgrading your fuel line or brake lines, it's always a good idea to check for leaks.
We got everything ready to fire this engine and found a fuel leak.
Luckily for us, it was just a busted O-ring connected to an AN fitting pretty close to the fuel filter. So we got that O-ring all fixed up and we're ready to fire it up.
Finally.
About time. Geez, you took forever.
Me?
Yeah.
You're the one that took forever. Good job, guys. Man, I don't know if there's anything better than hearing a new engine start up for the first time.
Especially with those wide open headers. That's what I'm talking about.
With that, I think it's time to call it a day. But be sure to tune in next week as we mount the wheels and tires, add the front end to this car, a little bit of matte black, and get ready for the big reveal for Fender.
And Ron's gonna give us a sneak peek of that '69 Stratocaster, all finished up.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, you buying dinner?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.